Hello, can you hear me okay? All right, so let's get started. I'm Ganesh Palwe, the founder and vice president in the Gokool Digital, a company that is born in the cloud, takes pride in working from home, and is happy to extend the delivery teams of customers across USA and India. Today, we are going to talk about scaling automation through a PMO, Project Management Office, in a Fortune 500. So I had the pleasure of actually working through such an experience, and Chris invited me to talk about it. I'm very thankful. So quickly talking about meet the team that we are at the executive level in Gokul. It's me in the first photo. Then we have our India head for delivery, Tarun, Aditya, our CTO, the AI guru, and Devika, our talent magnet. So the services that we offer are executive search, technology consulting, and then the SDLC 2.0. What is SDLC 2.0? If your project is heading for a trouble, a guaranteed failure, we can tilt the orbit, tilt the direction, and bring it back to normal. That's SDLC 2.0. What are the other things we do? We have developed a GoLook a mobile platform that messes with your lock screen, and now you can control and make it do what you want it. The second part is helping the drivers look at the road signs better using AI. So that's the driver assistant. That's the second AI platform. And the third AI platform is in your housing area. If a new vehicle shows up that is not registered already, everyone should know there is a not registered vehicle in the town or in the area. So that's the third tool we're talking about. Diving to the topic. So today we're going to talk about what's a PMO, what's the framework, and what's the benefit of standardizing automation through a PMO. Now it's the scale that matters. When companies are small, the decisions are easy and rollouts are faster. But as you start growing through your size and you have global delivery centers and you have thousands of people working on your programs, that's where every change, it takes an army to make that change work. And that's where the PMO plays a very vital role in making sure that all the new initiatives, all the capital investments are going through a project management office. So think of it like management by projects. So every change is a project with a clear purpose. Now, within that, there are IT projects, and within IT projects, there are projects of different types and sizes. So the key part is to identify what's the project that is relevant for automation. So for example, if you're rolling out automation in a company, usually automation is in two parts. One is your test automation that many here are familiar with, but the second part is robotic process automation. That's where the business is using the systems in production, and we want to automate that as well, and we can help you with either. So the framework, what it does is it standardizes how to do things, because humans given a choice would do every normal thing 50 different ways, right? So the framework brings the normalcy in the execution, predictability in the estimation, and some guarantee of success. And the best practices, what is the best practice? If things have worked in certain way for others, we do not want to reinvent the wheel. We want to go for the best practices. And some of the best practices are identify the right projects where you want to try out your automation, get your checklist sorted out, and then you roll it out to everybody else. If you mandate automation on every little project in the company, that's the recipe for failure. You want to find the ROI, the return on investment, where it makes sense to push the automation first. It's not about 100% automation. It's about identifying that 80-20 rule where you deploy it in the 20% area and it gives you the 80% of the ROI. That's very, very important. And a typical roadmap for deployment goes through planning, it goes through discovery phase, it's identification of the ROI areas, it's about trying out in a small area and then rolling out to big area, and then assessment of how things are going and how it can be improved. So data being data, it's also subjective based on who does it where. But lots of data is pointing to the fact that automation is the way to go forward. So either we ride the automation wave or we get left behind. Many technology companies in the area, they are kind of wanting to give up on manual testing. Have they been able to really? The answer is no. But automation will definitely be the way forward, especially with the way AI is making the automation more relevant, more human centric. Automation is the way. So call for action when it comes to you want to roll out automation, you are in the middle of automation, or your automation initiative has failed. Either way, Gokool Digital can come and help you. We are also partners with B&B. How? There is an interesting way of how we started together. I was the customer heading a practice for automation and I needed help. That's where Chris and Luis came in and they helped me in a big way. And they resolved some of the problems and made it look so easy that I got attached to automation, test automation, and have developed my skills in that area as well. As a result, my company also focused on that. So we partner big way. I probably, Luis did not call out a lot, but Binabi is the powerhouse of variety of automation technologies. They have big presence in the Tri-Cities as well. My company also carries big skills in the Tri-Cities area. So anything you need in the test automation area, if you are stuck, we can unblock you. Any questions, comments? Great. Thank you very much.